It's gonna be a super fun, exciting, productive day. What is that? This is probably one of the more redneck things I've seen in a while. Got rid of just about everything. Oh, no. Hi guys, welcome to Scott Family Homestead. Today we are back out at our abandoned cabin and we're gonna do a clean out. It's gonna be a super fun, exciting, productive day and I'm very excited about that. My dad is here to help us. We've got some extra hands. We've got the trailer out here and we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning this out. We can come out here for hunting season. We can come out just for camps and cookouts and we're very excited about it. But as you can see, it's in pretty rough shape. We've got some animal issues out here, primarily a porcupine that has started to eat away our siding. The inside is full of mice. So we're going to be getting rid of the majority of the furniture. Everything that has any kind of upholstery or has been ruined by mice is going to go. So it's going to be a very big change on the interior. I'm going to show you around just a little bit. I do have a video kind of touring it last year when we first started thinking about this project. And I will link that in the description, but for the most part, we're starting fresh today. We're gonna cover a little interior tour, what our plans are for this, and you'll get to see us clean it all out and start our big project. So currently when you first come in here, they've got a little kind of living room area set up. All of this furniture is gonna go, we'll take a look at the table and see, because that is wood. It might be something we could clean up, but the old couches and chairs have definitely seen better days. They smell like mice. Can't really share the smell through here, but you can just about imagine 30 years of mice living in here as the primary residence. We're gonna have a little bit of work to do to mouse proof. We're gonna take all this out. We're gonna add a kitchen, probably in a different corner. I'm still trying to think about how I wanna lay all of this out. Pretty much everything in here is gonna go. We're gonna take a look at this table. Chairs are gonna go. Let's see what the table looks like underneath here, because it's a nice size. But again, you can just see the mouse remnants. Pretty thick in here. So we're gonna be very careful about disturbing any of this. Get out as much as we can. Got a little more space over here where I'm kind of thinking about putting some bunks. I think that would be really cool for the kids. They had an old stove in here. We are going to remove that for now. There's a lot of water damage and problems happening because of this chimney. So we're gonna go ahead and try to fix that so it doesn't continue to be a problem. And then as we work our way over, we've got another couch and some gun racks. We'll take a look at that, see what's salvageable. We got nice siding in here, but you can see where the mice have been getting in, kind of in various spots where it's not totally sealed up. For example, this corner. We're gonna have some work to do to keep the mice out. Hopefully not too much. Obviously, we're gonna have to do a lot of repairs on the outside, including a roof and siding. We're going to be prioritizing all of the exterior and keeping the animals out first and foremost, and then we'll start to design and kind of set up the interior. So we do not expect this to be finished this fall. We're just trying to get a start on the cleaning and mouse proofing and maybe do something about the porcupine. There is an upstairs, like a little loft. We've got some mattresses up here that may or may not have something living in them. All of these are going to get removed. This will be one of the first things to go. Looks like we've got some issues up here as well. It's gonna be an adventure finding all the places the mice have been getting in. Look out below. I don't know how you feel about old papers. What is that?
Feed bag. Oh, those are all like
they're all spikes
hunting
for
spikes.
hunting. Yeah, there's the other ones too that we find in the trees, like
Oh yeah,
the steps
that's
they
cool.
put in.
And it comes with a
I
ratchet.
guess it screws in like that. Oh, that's full of bugs.
This is a good find.
There's got to be 100 or more of these in this bag.
It's a 1/2-inch ratchet. That's the one missing from the set in the garage.
Perfect.
I need that.
It's probably from the set in the garage.
Oh, nice brand new plywood underneath these rugs.
It's crazy. Like they put those rugs down and never moved them. Literally looks brand new.
They never really moved those rugs.
Oh my gosh! Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
This was a canister of salt. It has the little thing on top.
Oh,
And the canister got eaten, but the salt is a rock. But that's the salt now.
That's wild.
Chuck it.
this is like
Snack-sized forks. I've never seen. They're short. Mail to memories of yesteryear. Send me 4 Norman Rockwell prints, set number 2. I enclose $3. I wish some of these things had years on them so you could see how old they were. These are kind of cool. I'm gonna go check these out online.
Everything has to go.
Park Avenue, melamine. Might be worth nothing, but they're in good shape. We can always donate them. This is still one of my favorite. Have an utterly fantastic birthday. Lots of little birthday mugs. Somebody used to get mugs for their birthday because there's a lot of them in here. This is what we've got it down to now. Got some more kitchen stuff to clear out. I think we might keep this table and paint it. And then anything that's wooden like this that could get cleaned up or painted, we're hanging on to for now. We've got the gun racks, and then we will get this out of here. It's just like a big old mirror, but I probably won't throw it out. I'll probably try to clean it up and just see if there's some use for it. Ryan is working on trying to get the generator hooked up to see if everything works, or if anything works. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We got the whole living room area cleared out. The floor actually looks brand new where all the rugs were. We pulled all the rugs out. So pretty much everything left is just wooden or can be cleaned up. We did bring a shop vac to try to get some of this out of here. Then we'll start to tackle some of the grossness back there. I should mention on our last video, the grandson of the previous owners commented, because I had asked about some of this stuff being like cool and the license plates and things like that left behind. He had said that they had come through and everybody picked what they wanted, and so anything left over, they weren't, it wasn't sentimental things for them. So that made me feel a little bit better about not really having to worry. Like, if it's not for us, we can get rid of it. So now we've got a really good start on this. We've got obviously a lot more work ahead of us, but it's going pretty good. This is probably one of the more redneck things I've seen in a while. This is our cabin's bathroom, a little urinal, if you will. I'm thinking this is probably contributing to the mouse problem because it's just a direct tube. I don't know, maybe they can't climb up that. But anyways, disgusting, gross. We've got a slightly better idea than this for the bathroom situation, especially being that there's a couple girls in this family. So let me show you what we're going to do with that. Okay, we're back at the house and we are down by the chicken coop, and I have the solution to our bathroom woes, and that is an outhouse. We have this old outhouse here and we don't use it because we have running water in bathrooms right there. So instead of just getting rid of this, we're gonna go move it out by the cabin. It's actually pretty nice inside. It's very dusty and dirty, but we'll clean it up and I think it's gonna work perfectly. So Ryan thinks he can pick this up with the forks on his tractor and just carry it out there. We'll see how that goes. I'm skeptical that this is going to work, but he's pretty confident. So let's go ahead and get this started. I don't know, man. Oh, no, 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 no. So this is not where this is going to stay. We just put this onto some blocks over here and we're going to move this eventually, but we have to dig a pit. Before we can start all that, we need to check into our county rules for permits or paperwork. So we're going to look into all of that before we permanently put this in here. My plan, from looking online, it looks like it needs to be about 25 feet away from the cabin. So we're here We're gonna put it right back there somewhere, just far enough away from the building. We might eventually put like a little porch or deck out here, and that would be kind of nice to be able to step off, go about 25 feet into the woods and have a bathroom. So that's the plan with that for today. It's just gonna stay where it's at, but at least it was moved out here. It was about a mile to move that because we have to go out and around the river, just the way that our property is set up, with this being on our back 40. So it was quite a stretch. It worked out okay. The trip out here it went a little bit better than I thought it was going to. I was a little bit worried about it. Ryan couldn't see out of the front of the tractor, so I walked with him, directed him for traffic. We stopped if there was any cars coming, waved them on. So it worked out just fine, but I was a little bit worried about it. But it's here, it's safe, and once we take all those next steps, we can actually get it installed and have an outhouse out here. So that'll be really cool. So the story as we were told it is that our house has an addition on it, but before they added the addition, they only had one bathroom and they wanted to throw a big party. I believe it was a birthday party, so they built an outhouse. They'd have an extra bathroom for all of the people. So that's why we had an outhouse just outside of our house next to the barn. But this is a much better place for it. I think it will actually get some use out here. I'm really excited about it. They built it nice quality. It's decent. All right, let's remember the before. I'm going to show you after we cleaned everything out what it looks like now. So over on this side, cleared just about everything. We did keep the rack, kept the table and the wood chairs. Got the rocking chair. The covering on that I'm going to replace. It's just held on by staples. I love that little rocking chair. We got our lights on with the generator. This is the kitchen area. We are going to remove this. We just did not have a drill. So funny, you can see the marks of the pans and all the things that hung on the wall. Kind of cool. This is just an old door. You can see the little doorknob and the hinges. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. We did like this gun rack that's on the wall. We're gonna keep that. And then in the front corner where the little living room space was, we got rid of just about everything. Kept a couple of the decorative things. Really like this, or it's just a old mushroom. Super cool. Like that one. So this is all cleared out. I think we're going to replace this door because I have a suspicion that it is probably lead paint with the way that it's peeling and curling. Otherwise, we did keep some of the little racks to hang things up. That's about it. All the rugs are gone. It already smells better. Really excited to make this our own. Get to enjoy it for years and years to come. I'll show you quick the loft now that all of the old mattresses are out of here. The kids were pretty excited about this and possibly putting some cots up here. It's got its own little window. Looks like a much more usable space now. The deer that was hanging up here was in pretty bad shape. Its face had pretty much been eaten. There was no fur left on it, on the nose and mouth and such. But the kids took it down. They wanted the antlers off of it, so we kept that part of it. All of the license plates and collectible stuff we did keep. We're going to put them in our milk house and decide what to do with those later. But overall, we've got a pretty clean slate to work with now. I'm really, really excited to make this something special. My general idea is to put in each of these back corners a set of bunk beds, put the table in the middle, and then towards the front here, put a little kitchen on one side, and then the other side will have a living area, place to hang out, maybe a wood stove over here. Kind of picture a wood stove in that corner or along this wall to keep us warm. Where the wood stove was quite a bit of an issue with water. Our plan is to remove all this and patch all of it up. And if we want a wood stove, we're going to start fresh somewhere else. So we've got some work to do there. And then we'll decide if we want to put in some heat source. Okay, so that's it for day one of working on the cabin. I'm really excited with what we got done today. We got way more done than I thought we could do in a day. So we are looking forward to the next big project. Now, unfortunately, everything from here is going to cost money. So new siding, new roof, a lot of the things that come next, we're going to need to invest some money. As a lot of you know, not a lot of that right now, just with everything that we've got going on. But with any luck, we'll sell our camper. We'll get a little bit of cash and we can put some into this cabin and make it a great hunting cabin. If not for this year, then for next year. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed. We appreciate every single view, comment, and like. They've got the new hype feature, so if you can give us a hype, that would be awesome too. We're so happy that you are here. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.